Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordy and I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for the Pisces collective. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting below, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support. We're going to start by just calling in the spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, higher beings, to come into this reading today and to bring their presence to the cards, their wisdom, their guidance, their protection for all of us to embrace. Thank you, spirit guides, and thank you, God. And then we're going to start by pulling some runes, and then we'll move into a 10-card tarot spread. So I hope you're having a beautiful weekend, or whenever this video finds you. I've pulled two runes. We have the one that looks like a bee, Berkana. This one talks about new beginnings, birth and prosperity, beauty and conception. It indicates regenerative power and personal growth. So it's almost like an Empress energy. We also have Fehu, which is wealth, property, opulence, gives power over one's environment. It also talks about slavery and entrapment. So it is kind of like an abundance rune, but it's also like a devil rune as well. And we'll pull one more. We have the hammer, Wanzhou. This one talks about joy, glory, achievement, romance, and happiness. It brings fellowship, harmony, comfort, success, and recognition. Fellowship, eh? Interesting. So we have a new beginning. We have the birth, the conception of something beautiful. Something's regenerating, something's growing. Again, we have more growth. We have more, I think what's growing is like personal power with this Fehu symbol. And achievement. Perhaps a growing romance, perhaps a growing skill set, or a growing happiness within. So that's beautiful. Let's get into this tarot reading. I might have to sneeze here for a moment. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, on the split, we have the Emperor and the Five of Wands reversed. The Emperor is the leader, the king of the kingdom. The one who sits on top of the throne at the top of the mountains. And the Five of Wands can talk about, like, the war, the conflict, the fighting. So I do feel like someone in a position of leadership is kind of putting up a little bit of a white flag right now with this Five of Wands reversed. Surrendering peacefully, doing the right thing, taking, making sure that a conflict ends in some way. I'm just hearing the words, they surrender, but do you? So we have the Fool, the Knight of Swords, and the Star. The Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The Three of Pentacles, the Empress, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Lots of people in this reading. We have the Six of Swords reversed underneath the bottom of the deck. So we potentially have 1, 2, 3, 4 people here. Although the knights and pages are often symbolic of an energy. I don't tend to read people situations in my cards on this channel because it is a general reading. So we'll look at it in a different way. So just recapping, we have new beginnings, birth, conception. We have personal power, control over the environment. And then we have joy, victory. Interesting. Well, the Fool in reverse is a new beginning that perhaps hasn't started yet in the current moment, and the Knight of Swords reversed could be that surrendering energy, you know, because it's the Knight of Swords, it's the warrior, it's the one that fights battles. And it could be, and the Star reversed is kind of like an energy of losing hope. Which is interesting. We have an Empress here. Okay, I'm starting to hear a story now. You know, with the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles in the past, those are cards of faith and trust and steady belief, steady faith. You know, you've been steady, Pisces. You've been spiritually following your own path, and you know, the work you've done and the actions you've taken have proven your worthiness of something here. Maybe worthiness of forgiveness, you know, of compassion, of love. You may have had to work hard to offer up you may have had to ask for forgiveness in some way. Or work towards your own life, work towards your own destiny, knowing that you can't convince somebody else of your worth, your value. Not that you need forgiveness in any way, Pisces, but you're definitely not trying to prove for the sake of proving to them, whoever the people you were at war with. But just in your integrity and your actions, maybe how you've treated your children or how you've treated other people involved, has shown your merit. And I want to say that the Empress reverse may be the antagonist. Like perhaps this is someone here who, or the Emperor was the antagonist, you know, like the person who is kind of like calling off the war, so to speak. And with you being the Empress reversed, I feel like all intensity and anger and angst towards a conflict or a person, like you've surrendered that with the Eight of Swords reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. You just want to work together towards a bright future. And you may be getting a message with this Page of Swords from someone who actually still cares about you. No matter how long this conflict has been going on for, there is a new beginning in working together. That's right here with the collaboration card, the Three of Pentacles, and the new beginning card, the Fool. And you are valued. If you look at the individual card pairings with the Fool reverse and the Three of Pentacles, that's like a new lease on a group dynamic or working together with somebody, a new contract. This contract could be what binds you, what brings you together, with the Hierophant here as well, talking about contracts. I mean, contracts can be commitments, marriage can be legal documents, can be, just a promise, And with the Knight of Swords reverse and the Empress reverse, you're no longer sending antagonistic energy towards whoever you were in conflict with. The Empress is the one that sends the Knight off to do their work, to fight. And even though the Empress is reversed, I feel like it's energy of being perhaps mistreated or viewed in a darker light. Pisces, you may have been undervalued. But with, in the past here, if we jump back to this combo right here, it's like you've proven your merit. You've shown your values, your integrity. So with the Star reverse and the Eight of Swords reversed, you may be losing hope in this situation ever turning around, but in that surrendering and releasing of thinking that you're limited and trapped in a situation, it's almost as if as you start to let go of this without expectation of anything changing, that's when something's changing. And with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, that's a message, that's an offer, that's something very valuable, and people have learned a lesson here. You've learned a lesson, and so have the other people involved or the other person. And with the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant, this is, commitment and bonds of love, appreciation, compassion. I'm hearing the word mercy as well. Like, even if you didn't do anything that deserved somebody's anger, I feel like they're feeling. I feel like you've been at the mercy of someone's anger in some way, Pisces, and it's negatively impacted your situation in some way. May have had to do with a mother or a father or a partner or with children, and even with siblings, So it's almost energy here of in order for your life to be harmonious again, you had to show that you were always harmonious. You were always genuine, kind, secure. Even if you had to stand up for yourself in a moment of intensity, the fact that you've stopped trying to prove your point and you've moved on and you've moved into spirituality and more deeply, and you're giving back in ways that you know to give to other people in your community, to your loved ones. The proof is in the pudding, So that's what I've got from this reading. Let's pull some oracle cards here. So we have Rest and Rejuvenate, which is also a peaceful card. We have Suffering and Silence. So you have been suffering. And we have Wizard of Awareness. There is an awareness here now, which is beautiful. I also feel like your person hasn't been, like, you're not the only one who's been suffering. The other person involved has been suffering, indecision, and inner conflict. They're putting the conflict to rest now because they see that you've done so yourself. And there's some awareness spreading here. Something's been magically shapeshifted here with the map shapeshifter. I can't say that. The map shifter underneath the bottom of the deck. So let's pull some tea leaf cards just to see if we can get some last messages here today. We have flowers, which says happiness. We have dragon, which says beware of self-delusion. We have tent, which says temporary situation. And we have unicorn, which says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You may have been dealing with a dragon. You know, someone who has been under an illusion that you are some kind of enemy of some sorts, but you've proven your innocence here with the unicorn energy. This is a temporary situation. It was never meant to last. This conflict, this contest was never meant to last. And there is happiness here happening, which is beautiful. Alright, that's what I've got for your reading, Pisces. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon.